What's up, OMG squad? Welcome back to One More Goal FC, the channel where young players like you come to level up your game and chase the dream of going pro. Now today, oh man, today we're diving into one of the most exciting positions in all of football, the right winger. Think about it for a second. Some of the most iconic players of the last 2 decades have been right wingers. Salah tearing through Premier League defenses, Robben cutting inside on his left foot and curling it top corner, Gareth Bale blasting past fullbacks like they weren't even there, Mahrez leaving defenders frozen with his close control, and more recently, Saka absolutely bossing it at Arsenal. Being a winger is one of those positions where you can literally change a game in one moment. One dribble, one cross, one cut inside, and suddenly the scoreboard looks completely different. That's the power of the winger. But here's the thing, most young players who line up as wingers don't really understand what the role requires. They think it's just about being the fastest player on the pitch, or spamming step overs until something works. And yeah, pace and skill is help. But if you really want to become a dangerous right winger, the kind of player that your teammates trust and your opponents fear, you need a lot more. In this video, I'm going to break down everything. The true role of a right winger in modern football, the technical skills you need and how to train them, the physical side, speed, stamina and strength, the tactical side, where to position yourself and how to read the game, the mentality, because being a winger is not just physical, it's mental, and finally, a complete weekly training routine you can follow starting tomorrow. I'll also share a few pro stories along the way so you can see how the very best in the world develop their game. And I promise you this, if you stick with me until the end, you'll walk away with a roadmap for becoming a winger who actually makes a difference in matches. Alright OMG squad, let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. What is the role of a right winger in modern football? Old school football treated wingers as chalk on your boots players. Hug the touchline, beat the fullback, cross the ball. Simple. But the modern game is way too complex. A right winger today needs to stretch the defense by holding width when needed, beat defenders in 1v1 situations, deliver accurate crosses and passes, score goals consistently, make diagonal runs inside to cover central areas, defend and track back when the team is out of possession. Take Salah as an example. He's not just standing wide waiting for the ball. He's consistently drifting inside, making diagonal runs in behind, linking up with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and becoming almost like a second striker. That unpredictability makes him impossible to defend against. Or look at Saka. Sometimes he stays wide to isolate the fullback, other times he tucks in to combine with Jesus, creating overloads in the midfield. His ability to read the game and adjust makes him effective. So if you want to be a top winger, you can't just be a runner. You have to be smart, versatile, and willing to take responsibility. Alright, now let's talk about the technical side of being a winger. These are the skills you absolutely need to master. Number 1, first touch and ball control. Your first touch is everything. If your control is sloppy, the play dies before it even starts. How to train it. Pass against the wall with both feet. Control with the inside, outside, thigh and chest. Progression. As soon as you control the ball, push it into space with your next touch like you're setting up a dribble. Pro example, Robben's famous inside cut only worked because his first touch always set the ball up perfectly to cut inside. Without that precision, defenders would have stolen it. Number 2, dribbling and 1v1 skills. You don't need 50 skills. Pick 2 to 3 signature moves that you can rely on. Step overs, body feints, chops, maybe a fake shot. Drill. Set up cones in a zigzag, 1 meter apart. Dribble through them at walking speed, then jogging, then sprinting. Once comfortable, ditch the cones. Practice shadow dribbling. Imagine defenders, react freely, change direction, add feints and more. Mahrez isn't the fastest, but his close control and one sharp chop make him deadly. Defenders know it's coming, but they can't stop it because its execution is perfect. Number 3, crossing and passing. Nothing worse than burning a defender than shanking the cross. End product is everything. Drill. From wide right, deliver 20 whipped crosses with your strong foot. Then 20 driven cutbacks. than 20 weak foot crosses. Track how many are accurate. Improve week by week. Pro story: Saka's weak foot used to be a liability. Arsenal's coaches forced him to deliver left foot crosses daily until he could do it in matches. Now defenders can't force him one way because he's dangerous both ways. Number 4. Finishing. Wingers today are expected to solve 10 plus goals per season. Drill. Start wide right. Dribble diagonally into the box. Curl far post with your left. 20 reps. Then same starting point but drive near post. 50 reps. Add volleys, cutbacks and off-balance shots. For example, Salah has scored the same far post curl hundreds of times. It looks simple, but it's thousands of hours of repetition. Now let's look at the physical tools you need as a winger. Explosiveness. The first 5 to 10 yards are everything. That's when you beat the defender. Drill. 10 by 10 meter sprints, 10 by 20 meter sprints. Full recovery between reps. Number 2. Stamina. You'll sprint, jog, defend, and attack for 90 minutes. Drill. Interval runs. Sprint 30 seconds, jog 30 seconds, do 10 rounds. Number 3. Strength. Don't let defenders bully you. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. Bodyweight strength and core stability go a long way. Drill. Push-ups, squats, planks, and lunges. Add resistance bands for extra challenge. Number 4. Agility. Being able to stop, turn, and accelerate again is just as important as straight line speed. Drill. Ladder footwork, cone zigzags, sharp turns under pressure. For example, Gareth Bale wasn't just fast. His acceleration after slowing down is what destroyed defenders. He could decelerate, shift his weight, and then explode past. That's what made him unplayable. If you're still watching and getting value, smash that like button and hit subscribe to officially join the OMG squad. We're building a community of players chasing improvement, and I don't want you to miss the next drop. So hit it now, and let's keep going together. Here's something you need to hear. Wingers lose the ball, a lot. If your mentality is weak, you'll disappear. The best wingers, they go again. Robben was mocked for being predictable. He always cuts inside, people said. But he didn't stop. He perfected it until it was unstoppable. Saka as a teenager looked too light, too weak. He lose duels, but he didn't hide. He kept asking for the ball. That's why he's Arsenal's star now. So remember this, losing the ball isn't failure, quitting is. Your job is to keep demanding the ball, keep running at defenders, and keep believing. Mindset separates the kids who fade from the ones who shine. Let's go a little deeper tactically. Number 1, vary your runs. Sometimes come short, sometimes go in behind. Defenders hate unpredictability. Number 2, use your fullback. Combine with overlaps. If the defender follows the fullback, cut inside. If they stay, release the overlap. Number 3, cut your timings. Don't force it. Wait until the defender is square on his feet, then explode inside. Number 4, play two-footed. Even if your weak foot isn't great, use it enough to create hesitation. Robben perfected one move, but even he sometimes went outside just to keep defenders honest. That small unpredictability gave him the second half he needed. Now let's talk mistakes, because avoiding these will speed up your progress. Always cutting inside. If you never go down the line, defenders read you easily. Over dribbling. Sometimes a simple pass is the best choice. Poor body language. Dropping your head after losing the ball signals weakness. Ignoring defense. If you don't track back, coaches won't trust you. Fix these and you'll instantly stand out. Alright, let's build your winger routine. Day 1, first touch plus control. 200 passes, 50 juggles per foot, 20 chest controls. Day 2, dribbling. 30 minutes of cones, 20 minutes of shadow dribbling, 10 minutes of weak foot. Day 3, sprint press finishing. 10 short sprints and diagonal dribbles with far post curls. Day 4, recovery. Foam roll, stretch, light jog, whatever gets the job done. Day 5, crossing. 60 crosses, 20 whipped, 20 cutback, and 20 weak foot. Day 6, match simulation. 1v1s, 2v2s, or small-sided games with your friends. Day 7, game day or rest. Stick to this for 6 weeks and you'll notice a massive difference. That's how you become a dangerous right winger, OMG squad. It's not just about raw speed. It's about your first touch, your dribbling, your decision making, your fitness, and your mentality. Players like Salah, Robben, Bale, Mahrez and Saka didn't become elite by chance. They worked relentlessly on these exact areas until they became unstoppable. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing from this video. Maybe it's weak foot prodding, maybe it's finishing far post, maybe it's explosive sprints, and commit to training it this week. Now I want to hear from you. Who's your favourite right winger of all time? Drop it in the comments. I'll be replying to as many as I can, because this is what the OMG squad is about, building each other up and growing together. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the OMG squad officially. Because remember, all it takes is one more goal to change everything. I'll see you in the next one.